Hey guys, so last night I finally got around to seeing Hell or High Water. Um, this was kind of not expected because I this is going to be kind of going on a rant, but I had no idea that this movie was coming uh, towards me locally. And it actually didn't even come to my movie theater. It came to my local drive-in of all places. Yeah, I went and saw this as a drive-in, and this is going to go on a rant here for a second. But I know probably there's the chances of my local movie theater, Regal Cinemas, the owners of that establishment, seeing this. Is very slim to none, but I want to go on a rant here for a second. My movie theater, if you've noticed, when I've seen a lot of critically acclaimed films as of late, it's all mainstream films that are out to a lot of movie theaters right now. Like Kubo and the Two Strings and stuff like that. And I have not seen a lot of independent films such as Florence Foster Jenkins, A Swiss Army Man, there's another one, Hell or High Water, up to this point. A lot or stuff like Neon Demon, stuff like that. And movies I wanted to see, but I've been hearing good things about, but I haven't got a chance to see. And that is because my movie theater, for some fucking reason, will not play any of those. Not even Hell or High Water. Again, I have to fucking go to the drive-in to see this. How the hell is a drive-in getting this exclusively and not the movie theater? Hell, the drive-in just got like Hands of Stone, and what was the other one? The Eye in the Sky. They got that back in May. I think it was the Helen Mirren, Alan Rickman movie. I didn't get a chance to see it because it was only out for like a couple days at the drive-in, and it's like, how the fuck does the drive-in get all these really good movies that have been getting really critical acclaim, and not the local movie theater? I have no idea. Not even a cheap theater has gotten them, and it's like, why? Like, this is the same theater that, no matter what, will play every religious movie out there. Like, it'll play all the pure flicks, all the God's Not Deads and the Identical and shit like that. And also, just recently played Hillary's America and then re-released it a couple weeks ago again, so just in case he hadn't seen it the first fucking time. That pisses me off. We're getting that shit and not stuff like Hell or High Water, because I'm going to tell you right now, Hell or High Water is one of the best films of the year. Hands fucking down. I really goddamn enjoyed this movie. I really recommend people going out of their way trying to find this movie and getting the chance to see it, because this was a really goddamn good movie. I've been hearing like really good things about it like for weeks and weeks and weeks since it's been out. And I even got a trailer in front of it, and it looked like something trailer in front of something, and I thought it looked like something that was up my alley. That's another thing. Like, my movie theater will play trailers and put posters of movies and then not release them. Like Between the Oceans, there was a fucking poster in the lobby, and we still have never gotten that movie. I have no idea why. I heard not great things about it, but I'm like, why? I don't know. Fuck, I hate my movie here, but it's like, this movie, the fact that I had to see it at the drive-in, and it's one of the best films of the year, and probably going to be a Best Picture contender, is ridiculous. Hell, I didn't even get Spotlight for a while, not until after the movie came out. Or after the movie won Best Picture, did I get to see that movie in the movie theater. Okay, now I'm just kind of going on a rant about the movie theater, because I'm sorry about that, but I had to. But yeah, like I said, this movie fucking rocks. I love Hell or High Water. I highly recommend this movie. The acting in this movie is amazing. Jeff Bridges probably will get another Oscar nomination here. Jeff Bridges just being goddamn like one of the greatest actors alive, who plays a retired sheriff is going after these bank robbers, and he his scenes with his fellow officer, probably who's a half Comanche, half Mexican, are probably the best parts of this goddamn movie. They're fucking hilarious. Like the verbal jabs between each other. Like he keeps making fun of him because he's a Comanche slash the Comanche slash Mexican, and he keeps making fun of him because of it. It's pretty funny. He he represents a lot of like what a lot of people in Texas, I think, in a lot of ways. This is a great representation of the lifestyle of Texas, honestly. I can say one thing about this movie, is it's a really great representation. Chris Pine and Ben Foster are great as the two brothers that are... If you don't know the story, it's about Ben Foster and Chris Pine are these two guys who their mom has passed away, and they inherited their ranch, mom's ranch, and it's being foreclosed. So they decide to go rob a bunch of banks in Texas, around Texas, and they don't steal. Well, the way they go about it is really fucking intelligent, and I'll talk about it in a second, is in that they don't steal money from the safes and shit like that, because that money could be tracked and everything else, and they instead steal money from like the registers and stuff, and because they only steal from the registers, they only get a certain amount of money, so they have to go rob more than one bank because of that, and they're just doing it so they can raise the money so they can pay off the foreclosed ranch, so that Chris Pine can give it to his sons. At the meantime, Jeff Bridges' character is following them and trying to find them. And Chris Pine and Ben Foster are great. This probably will get like either one of them a fucking Oscar nomination too. I wouldn't doubt it. Ben Foster, I've always liked that guy as an actor. And he plays your stereotypical Ben Foster character, the character that you would expect him to play. He's the more crazy one out of the brothers, the more unpredictable. And Chris Pine's the straight man, and they're both really good together. It's like their chemistry is great. Even though I really enjoyed the scenes with Jeff Bridges and his partner, I still like this stuff. I really like the stuff with the brothers too, because it cuts back and forth between the two a lot in this movie. And also, this movie really felt like if I would have not known ahead of time, I would have expected this movie to be like a Coen Brothers movie, because it feels like a Coen Brothers movie. It feels like something they would fucking make, and it's really well done. It's really well made, really well shot, like directed. It's really goddamn intelligent. It's really, like I said, like I really enjoyed, like by the end of it, like how really intelligent like they go about the bank robbery stuff, and how it kind of feels a little bit realistic, more than a lot of like bank robbery films do, and how they get away with stuff, and the way like they launder their money and stuff. They go to casinos to kind of like cash and check, and the funny thing is that they're taking the money and then putting it back into the bank that they stole from, which is kind of fucking funny as hell. But it's like, and that makes them kind of like seem less like a fucking suspect than the fact that they fucking actually put their money right back into the bank. That's pretty fucking hilarious. It's a really hard to talk about, because it's such a good movie. Like, it's a really good modern day Western that goddamn, it's really, really good. If you're like me, who like Coen Brothers movies, like style of movies, and like Westerns and stuff like that. I know we got Magnificent Seven coming up next week. This is a movie right up your alley. God damn, this is a really good movie. This is a really short review because it's really good. I don't know what else to say about it other than it's really good, and I really recommend people going to check it out. that's as far as the movie goes. I didn't get any trailers in front of this. But I got a lot of commercials instead. Which, what the fuck, drive-ins? I love that my area is one of the few areas out there that still has drive-ins. I love drive-ins. They're pretty. I mean, I grew up into driving a lot when I was younger, but I'm still pissed. Like, why the hell is do I have to go to drive-in to see something like Hell or High Water, and not in a movie theater? That's just absurd. I don't know. Somebody explain that to me. Is Regal cinemas in general just? Although I would say as general as a company, not just releasing independent movies lately. And then I thought about it's like, no, there's like a few Regals that are like a little bit farther from me that are playing these movies, but mine isn't. I just I could go to some theaters, but they're a lot farther away from me. So I'm like, I don't want to. Like, what was another movie I wanted to see? Was the what was that fucking Bryan Cranston movie? He was the Infiltrator. There you go. I didn't get that. I got mini trailers for that movie. Never got it. Don't know why. We got fucking we make sure we got Jason Bourne movies and Suicide Squad, but we can't fucking get that shit. I don't know. That's a rant. Like I said, I'm sorry. This review was me ranting about the movie theater, but that's just me. And the fact that, well, one, this movie was just so good, I highly recommend it. So, yeah, go see this movie. Support it. Hopefully, more people go see this movie. It's making the top 10. Like, that's pretty awesome. It's a movie that's getting a strong word of mouth, and probably will be a Best Picture contender. Probably be a strong contender for Best Picture. I mean, like the Birth of a Nation is getting like, for a while there was like the favorite this year, but it's kind of lost a lot of momentum because of the rape charges. But I'll be seeing that eventually. Hopefully, my movie theater fucking decides to play that. I hope, but man. I probably have to wait to go see it to the fucking drive-in. Anyways, that's as far as that review goes. And my rant. Apologize for the rant. I'll be back. I gotta see Bridget Jones's Baby here in the next few weeks. I'll probably be having a review for that. And maybe something else. I don't know. If there's anything else that pops at the drive-in, I'll see it. I won't be seeing Blair Witch. I did say I was probably going to see it my last review, but I won't be. Until then, I'll talk to you guys later.